and welcome to Moonheart Readings. I just want to start off by saying a quick thank you to all of my subscribers and anybody who has ever commented on this channel. And also just for those of you who do watch silently as well, I really just want to say that. I've been meaning to say that, so here it is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your energy. And on that note, as I was just tuning into your energy now before hitting record, I was shown a spin top. So my heart started palpitating really, really quickly, and I was trying to figure out what it was. You know, sometimes I'm not quite sure what these things mean. You know, you get a sensation, but you may not necessarily be able to interpret it intellectually. And so I was shown a spin top, and it was spinning really, 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 really quickly. And I was basically explained, why can't I speak? I was shown or told, you know why I can't say what it is? Because it's not like somebody showed me a word or somebody whispered in my ear. It's nothing like that. It was just it's a claircognizant thing, okay? When you somehow you just know. It was a knowing that this is the vibrational frequency of some of the people that I'm actually connecting to right now. So that's really exciting. I know I have some absolutely beautiful humans who watch this. So I'm actually looking forward to this reading because I've never had that before. So if you're watching this and you know you felt excited at hearing that spin top, that's your frequency. Very, very fast. Okay, now we're not going to get into the science of frequency. I mean, everything has a frequency. Even a desktop has a frequency. But yeah, your frequency is very fast. The faster it is, the higher it is. All right, just before I get started, I do want to say, and I know this intro is rubbish, by the way. let's just deal with the elephant in the room. This intro has been absolute crap, but I'm going to leave it because this is how life is sometimes, okay? And this is a pretty raw channel, so I'm sure I could redo it and say it better, but I won't. What I quickly wanted to say before I get started is that the last reading, so for those of you who didn't watch it, please do. I have a feeling they may be connected. It's called The Heartbreak Ends in September or something like that. I did post that, and then afterwards I received a private message from somebody, a masculine, and interestingly he's opening a business in September. I don't want to say too much. Opening a business in September. I did not know this actually. And the cards that came out in that reading, we had man holding a coin and we had victory. And interestingly, at the end of it, the indecision card came up in this deck, which is the Two of Wands, which is, you know, sort of, it could go either way. And looking back retrospectively, I remembered that I started out that reading by talking about how Mother Mary was saying that right now your mind is so powerful and that there is a pendulum that's swinging, and it's your mind that is going to dictate in which direction it swings. So I guess what I want to say is, and then because the reading then later moved into love, what I want to say is please always stop the readings or the messages when they no longer apply to you and just take what does. So, you know, if the pentacle or the financial aspect of the reading is what's hitting you, then just take that. The love reading may not be about you. Remember, lots of people watch. So yeah, just really only take what applies to you, and then just remember that the rest might be for someone else and not for you. And for some of you, it will be the whole thing. The whole way through will be for you. But just because, you know, maybe 3 or 4 things apply and then something comes along that has nothing to do with you, doesn't discount the rest of it, okay? Because it's not a personal reading. It's not one-on-one. I'm reading for a few people here. Okay, let's get started with you. All right. I would love to make this a 10 minutes and under reading, but we'll see how we go with that. It's always my intention to not make them very long, but then 1, 2, 3, once I get started, it's really hard to finish these. All right, let's go. We'll start with, okay. Are we excited? Well, yes, that was a feeling I felt, by the way, the excitement in my heart palpitating. It wasn't anxious palpitation, it was excitable. All right, what do we want to say? 1, 2, 3, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. You are excited. Woman holding a car. Whoa! How's that for a Freudian slip? I love that. Oh man, I wish I could just end it there. I just said woman holding a car. Why the heck Would I say something like that? Now, that is what I was just talking about. And I've just felt, no lie, I've just felt the biggest chill all over me. And I'm actually not at home right now. I'm at a friend's house who's letting me basically do this reading here. That's a long story, which I won't get into, but all the windows are closed. And I just felt the biggest chill as I was about to say to you that sometimes there are two messages. So understand one might be for you and the other might not be. So for some, we will be dealing with love, woman holding a heart, but for some, we're talking about pentacles and it's a woman holding a car. Okay. Is there a viewer here who has their eye on a particular car, or maybe that's a goal they've set for themselves? Either way, I felt so good when I said that. Yes, I love that. Okay. Woman holding a car. Okay, beautiful. Start celebrating. All right, what else? 1, 2, 3. That's never happened before, not in that way. That's cool. Okay, 3, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is again. 6, that chill. 7, 8, and 9. Hello, whoever you are. Oh, geez. Okay. Woman holding a coin. This is just, I don't even know how to process this at this point, because this is the woman holding a car. This is a woman holding a heart. It could be that you are both of these. Somebody who has traditionally always been more about your heart and being true to that. And now your pentacles are starting to come to the party as well. Could also be that I'm speaking to two different feminines. So use your intuition. Look, whoever's watching this is extremely high frequency, so I don't need to give you too much info. You can do the work yourself. That is the beauty of having such a small audience as well. Wow. Okay. So we got love and a car. Envy. Now, this is a card of lack. So what I'm getting here, and I'm going to go with my instincts here. And my instincts are saying don't even look at any more cards in this deck. What I'm getting is that there's somebody who potentially has always lived from their heart. It doesn't have to be a woman, so just take the card as it is. But it is somebody who's probably either right now in their feminine energy or maybe generally, leads with their feminine energy. Somebody who has always been all about love and following their heart, but maybe kind of feeling like there's a financial lack. Sorry, but I did just see it, and that's my God card. Yeah. This card in this deck, in case you can't see. Yeah, that's my God card, Daughter Spirit. Now God is rewarding you for that. Because everything you did, even if it was quiet and nobody ever saw, nobody applauded you, you didn't get any recognition, God saw it. So, yeah, I don't want to say he's paying up now. You're getting your reward. This does remind me of a dream I had actually the other night. There were other things in it, which I won't get into, but I had another dream. It just reminded me. See that pentacle? That fell down from the sky in my dream. And then another one came after it, and another one. Okay, so, I mean, this is going to hit people who believe in this anyway. Everything you do is recorded. And I've said this in the past. It's about your intentions. This actually came up in a conversation with someone yesterday. So God or the universe, the powers that be, they will see right through to your heart, and they will see it like an x-ray. They really will. They know exactly what you're feeling and why you're doing what you're doing in every moment. And it might take a while. For that to show up in some kind of, I guess, physical reward. But it does. It was never wasted, okay? They wanted to see how you would behave being in this state of lack. How would you behave? And would you be somebody who's envious of others? Would you? Would you, for example, being this woman, okay, and there's so many different ways I could say this, but you being somebody who perhaps was true to your heart but didn't have a great deal of abundance, would you have been envious of somebody who did? Yeah, because if you're watching this channel, I'm going to say no. Yeah, and that's why you're getting your reward as well. Wow, that is powerful. Woman holding a heart, woman holding a car. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. I'm excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8, and 9. And you know what's funny? There is a little part of it that's for me too, because my car's actually been at the panel beater for weeks now, and I finally got a call that I can come pick it up. So yeah, I'll be driving a car shortly as well, which will be nice. Okay, But that's not the main message. That's just a little side note. What do we got here? So this is all about the solar plexus. So, and I'm getting the message here. Sorry, you can't see that. I keep forgetting to look at the video, which doesn't help you at all, does it? Because I need to know what it is that you're seeing. Here we go. We'll lift that up. So I am really getting the message here that somebody has worked very much on their confidence. Because, you know, you can have the most beautiful heart in the world, but not necessarily be confident. Someone has worked on their confidence, and also solar plexus is a lot about discipline. Somebody has been very disciplined in working on their financial situation, and they will be rewarded for that. But it's been done with integrity, though. So it does take longer when you do it with integrity. Well, I just said they've been working on their financial situations.